Hello YouTube, I'm Captain Shar. I'm mostly a retro gamer. Sometimes I do reaction content, and this is one of those times. We're back with Fleekazoid. There's no hope for Ubisoft. Link to the original will be down below, so let's just hop into it.
YouTube won't let me swear for the first 15 seconds, so instead I'm showing you how a baby ship is born. Pimps! I don't know what I was expecting. After years of making the worst additions to my favorite series, Ubisoft did the impossible. That's right, they didn't completely fuck it all up. Now, I can see the future, but not even I thought they'd actually stop making RPGs. That was the single most important...
I don't think I've ever enjoyed an Ubisoft game besides, like, maybe stuff from their 2D era of gaming.
Thing for this game to be a success, and you can tell it was hard for him. Look at this guy. This guy was almost in tears the whole stream. Guys, how did you pull this off? Did you vote on it while all the executives were out sunning their taints?
That we did.
This is devastating news to the psychos who enjoyed the last 5 mistakes Ubisoft released. Unfortunately, Ubisoft has finally failed hard enough that they don't have to listen to those fucking those stupid that like taking up the They have to go back to what works. One might even say there's no hope for you guys, and it's time to give up. You see what I did there? Huh? Paul, what do you think of that joke?
So, Matt.
Love it, Paul. Don't worry, the good news is your favorite part of the game will still be in Black Flag. The cash shop. Tencent would never miss a chance to milk the fuck out of this IP. Just look at Conan Exiles, or Path of Exile, or any other game in the Exile-like genre. But the reality is, even milking the shit out of this game is not going to stop it from being successful, because that's just how low the bar was. This is like getting the free space.
Heck, it might be Fable 1 combat.
If you somehow messed this up, which, let's be honest, was seeming real possible, don't think I haven't seen the dumb shit you're doing to the Far Cry show, then there was never going to be a comeback of any kind. Now,
Wait. Yeah, Far Cry's been going downhill for a while.
While this doesn't solve all their problems, it doesn't have to. Ubisoft just needed a single win this year after failing for so long. And even with an almost guaranteed success, they barely made it happen. Don't forget the other 3 games that had to die so that this remake could live. Which, I mean, hey, nothing of value lost. Those other games suck. My nostalgia is better than yours, Dan and Boo, but no, don't complain, it's too late. As you can see, I've already depicted myself as the Chad, and you as the Soy Wojak. Chudmate check, you son of a bitch. But let that paint the picture of what a thread Ubisoft is hanging on to here. By the way,
yeah, I'm pretty sure Ubisoft has been circling the drain for a little bit now because, like, they haven't had any... They've been trying to rush to get stuff out too much now, and now they're just suffering for it.
it's great that all you guys suddenly want to agree that the RPG mechanics are shit, because for years I've been waving on that wall of stupid. Any complaint beyond RPG mechanics is pointless. People will hunt you down if you dare to badmouth this remake. Have you seen Twitter? Shit's hilarious. I saw a man torn limb from limb for pointing out that the lighting seemed a little bit off. Another guy said it ran poorly. Well, he should have ran faster. Meanwhile, Ubisoft brought 10 people in to say how great the game is, and I was more than happy to show up without an invite.
Black Flag is my favorite game.
They were very open as a dev team to take the criticism.
These people can't even say criticism. Not a single one of these people have played the game, except maybe that guy. To cut their rambling short, all they say is, we're being faithful to the original intent of the game. Which is a funny way to...
I don't know how I feel about that. The original intent, yeah, unless you're bringing on the original devs for when you're doing a remake or getting some like having someone on as a consultant from the original thing, like... Very few companies can actually nail remakes / remasters pretty well. It's a slippery slope. And that's why I always say, hey, if you're gonna do a remake, just include the original as a failsafe with said remake. That way, even if the remake's not super great, you get a re-release of the original. It's a win-win.
Say we wanted to give those whores that 1,000-pound stare. I said, damn, girl, you putting whipped cream on them sausages? I understand technical limitations are a thing, especially with today's tech being so bad. Modern day Anvil is, and I say this with all due respect, a dog shit engine that's pumped out the worst games of the entire series. So try to make a game that's actually fun and playable again is a huge challenge, I get that. But did you have to make these distinguished hoes salad dodgers, Jean? Nice cue, by the way.
And it was very compelling to me to see other
the
people
cue.
like
Wow, no, but the cue.
actually to face
Wow.
the same challenges
Now the cue.
that we did.
I want to hear about the
back in
cue.
the days.
Wow. Great stuff, Pierre. You love to hear it. I've also heard people saying how great it is to bring Black Flag up to industry standards. Industry standards. By industry standards, do you mean
The modern industry standards are kind of, I don't know, not great, I would say, because let's be real, a lot of games get pushed out too fast now because everyone's like, oh, nope, gotta do this now because it took too long to get this far. I keep saying games have gotten too big and the dev cycle's too long, and so it's not financially feasible anymore for the system they're doing. They've gotten too big and too long for their own good. The only reason why Rockstar is going to manage to get away with it, because GTA 5 has been making them tons of money still, so it's kind of like, Some people love it because whatever, and other people are like, but I want my new game. And there's other studios like, but our old game's still making us lots of money, so we don't need to make you a new one. I mean, understandable. If other companies could actually make that kind of success, then you'd only have to do a new game every 10 years, basically. But, I don't know. I'm just a cat on the internet. I don't know much at all.
have every game play the same, look the same, and suck the same? Is it the industry standard to make the game more boring by removing one of the coolest mechanics? And of course, by that I mean her upper lip, perhaps? It was the original intent for this game to not be fun. Perrier, tell me, why is it that every time we increase the graphics, we end up losing half the gameplay mechanics?
We're already part of the game, the original back then.
That is a thing.
Basically, the higher fidelity, the less people know how to deal with it, because you're not having an art form anymore. You're just slapping stuff on and hoping that the eye candy is more than enough to carry it. I like what you just did at the cube.
Fantastic point for someone who understands what the fuck you're saying. Paul, your thoughts?
Absolutely.
Great stuff, Paul. The funniest part about all this is what a turnaround in perception Ubisoft has gotten. After actively
what the hell is this Hellfire
cannons? Now everyone is rooting for him again. Now even if the cash shop is there with the time savers and cosmetics and $20 pay-to-win items, they're gonna get a free pass. So you know what? I say fuck it. Go ham, Ubisoft. Go get yours, you snail suckers. I want to see 2B blasting Frenchies with a flintlock. Bring in the purple laser cannons. Get Dallas robbing the founding fathers. I want DLC to make Bonnet even fatter. Look bigger. Just by not doing an RPG, you've already unlocked the key to success. It goes to show that more people hated the RPG mechanic than they did the original combat. Oh, well, you're just button mashing. Ah, yes. Thank you for fixing it now so that we're not button mashing, we're mashing buttons instead. Truly, the R1 button is superior to the X button. Ain't that right?
No.
Oh, wait, no, not you. Ain't that right, y'all? Now, without saying
no, wait, not
merging
you.
two fantasies, tell me why you did this to the combat.
But the other challenges we were facing was to merge actually two fantasies.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I wasn't listening. More importantly, we got to address the elephant.
I don't understand the French.
Is it true that you removed the modern segments that forced me to hear French against my will?
That we did.
You're one of the good ones, y'all. It's almost enough to make me forget
French?
the last 10 years of grindy Souls-like cash grabs you've been shoving down our throats. The shanties may sound like they're sung by pansies, but that's okay. The takedown system sounds like it's been bolted on, but that's okay. The mini-map is gone, the skill wheels are here, and you're using the same goddamn Sparta kick again, but say it with me now. That's okay. Listen, I know you guys really need this win, all right? I'm not gonna take that from you. Personally, I've got so many other games to play that it doesn't even matter to me. Like,
yeah, nothing.
nah, you know what? Fuck it, this looks great. Paul, I know you've talked a lot today, but I'd love if you could just send us off with a few final words. The cup is coming this month, pimps, and I got some news. GamerSub said the more people that use code PIMP for free samples, the bigger they'll let me make the honkers. So go claim that shit, and let's get the biggest jugs GamerSubs has ever seen on a cup. Let's be like Neil Armstrong, planting that flag on that studio set in LA. We can do it, pimps.
My God. But yeah, I have. That's my thought still, really. Like, the higher fidelity has caused a 2-for-1. Like, yes, the dev times now take longer, and that increases the overhead costs for game production and all that. So, no, you gotta put a limit on until you can actually get good at the graphics. You just put a cap on that and just be like, you know what? No. Lower fidelity, go back, knock it back a generation, and that'll be better. That's just how I feel. Knock it back a generation, because then the dev time will take less. You don't need to go super 8K textures for no fucking reason on a game. I'm sorry, but I know I don't have a huge TV or anything I'm looking at this crap on, but it's just like, I'm not interested. I'm moving around too much. I'm not going to be standing still and looking at fucking textures or models. If I wanted to do that, I'd be looking at the model viewer that most games have nowadays. Anyways, that's my little rant. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.